Hi everyone, this is Dr. Mike. Welcome. Happy Sunday to all of you. Tonight is extra special because we have international guests. Two of them are models. One won the Mr. Republica, the other one won the Miss Earth Italy and Miss Universe Italy as a finalist. So, and also, kasama din po natin yung kanilang quote-unquote, ano man tawag sa kanya? Manager ba ang tawag sa kanya? Na si Miss Shona. So sa lahat po ng mga viewers natin, I hope dahil mataas ang hype natin sa Miss Universe because of Rabia Mateo, so nag-decide po ako na i-guess ang mga experts sa field na yan. So alam naman po natin si Miss Shona ay Ilongga din. So kababayan niya si Miss Rabia. So yun po yung pag-uusapan natin ngayong gabi. Sana po kung may mga tanong kayo, baka po mga viewers, may gusto po kayong anong tawag dito, baka gusto niyo pong mag-model. O baka po gusto niyo so tignan natin po ngayong gabi. Okay, with our guest. So let me introduce our guest first. Ang una po natin, tatlo po yung guest natin tonight. Nandiyan na po sila sa screen natin. Okay, naka-standby na sila. Ang una pong guest natin ay si Miss Sofia Pavan. She's from Italy, Miss Earth Top 5 and Miss Universe finalist na taga-Italy din po. Sana kung part siya doon, nasa Miss Universe sa Florida ngayon. And the other one is si Mr. Benedict, tama ba pronunciation ko? Kashuba. Mahirap ang pronunciation ng pangalan niya. Mr. Republica 2019 naman. At saka, from Milano, walang iba, si Miss Shona Bacalco. So, i-welcome natin silang tatlo sa screen. Ayan.
Yay!
How are you guys?
Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you. Hi, Universe. Hello, Universe.
Oh, yan. Hello, Universe.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Miss Shona. Hi, Miss Sofia. And hi, Ben. Is it good evening there? Where are you, by the way? Where are you now? Are you?
It's afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah.
Afternoon.
So the three of you in Italy, which specific part of Italy? Ben, where are you now? Which part of Italy?
I'm in Rome, so it's center.
Okay, so Ben is in Rome. Okay. And Sofia, where are you now?
I'm in Padua, near Venice, so in the north.
Okay, near Venice.
Yeah.
Sofia. Okay, and how about Miss Shona?
I'm in Milan, in Italy.
Okay, so just imagine all of us are in different locations because of technology. At least we can do this things all together. But by the way, before we start, allow me to say thank you to the three of you for saying yes to this one. And
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Yeah, it's been my privilege to have this because for a longest time, I'm not having three guests at the same time in one screen, in one platform. Thank you so much. And I'm so excited to do this kind of live discussion with all of you guys because some of our viewers are so interested about modeling, about runway, about experiences because I think most of the Filipinos, one of the childhood dream is to become a beauty queen or a model. Okay, because they have so many questions in mind. Because if you're a model or if you're a beauty stylist, sometimes you have the power, you have the platform to convey a specific message to the community. But before doing that, my first question would be, how were you discovered? So probably that's my first question. How were you discovered? Who would want to answer? How about Sophia? Would you want to say?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was discovered by chance. A friend of mine was a photographer and asked me to take some photos for him for his studies. So I accept. And after this, the world is open for me. Some pageants, some agency scouting and asked me to become a part of their agency or take part of the pageant. So I did it. In the first time, I was a little bit insert. I was afraid because I was young, I was unprepared. But thanks to my mom, she was very supportive. Yeah. I decided to bring these opportunities, and now I'm here with all of them.
Okay, so how about Ben? Ben, how were you discovered? Because most of the time, it's the girls, okay, the ladies are the one who usually discovered because again, in your case, how were you discovered?
So I live in Rome. There is this pageant here, which is called Miss Republica, my pageant, the one I
Oh,
actually won in 2019. So the story behind that is that I decided to join, and yeah, that's how it went. I just decided to straight up join a pageant, and I was lucky enough to have someone helping me, like my mentor Tito Noli here in Rome and Danny Milan, Kuya Pats and Kuya Chris. So I had many people helping me around, but in general, it all happened through Miss Republica. So through that, I was then scouted by an agency in Manila by Empire Mercator. So that's how I started my work as a model. Yeah,
oh,
by just by joining a pageant. Yeah.
joining a pageant. So it would be having a to be a model. Sometimes it's a luck. Sometimes you were
Yeah.
discovered by a certain pageant. You join a pageant, and someone would scout on you guys. But nowadays, for Chona, because you have the agency, am I right? If
Yes,
uh, do you
yes,
scout as well? If, for example, walking on the street, someone
I
is
do.
okay. How
Yeah,
how do you approach them? Do you give your name card or do you?
most of the time, most of the time I scout because you could tell who has it. You know who has it.
Okay.
So
Uh-uh.
yeah, when I see someone interesting, when I see someone okay, could be perfect for not only for as a model but a talent in general. So I give my calling card. I said okay. I normally I don't want like hey would you like to be model? Not like that. Like I gave my calling card. I said
Uh-uh.
I have an agency. I also have a brand. So you know if you have time, maybe you can call me and then yeah, that's how I do. I scout a lot. I scout a lot
Mm-mm.
because that's how you really find real people on the street. And
Mm-mm.
for me, when I see someone that is really, really could really catch my attention and my wow, I will really, really not stop and follow the train wherever she or he goes. And hey, I'm sorry, I have been
Uh-uh.
following you. You know, like yeah, that's how I do. Yeah, but in
Oo.
general, also during the pageant, yeah, during the
During
pageant because you could see the whole being of the person, not only
mm,
the physical aspect, but inside because how they present themselves and how they
The truth.
speak, how they yeah.
mm.
So pageant is really a perfect platform
Perfect.
for
Platform.
Yeah. But is
scouting.
there any instances, Miss Chona, that someone approached you that you did not give your name card, but someone knew kung sino ka, and you rejected someone? Because some people are not
I
fully involved,
never
right? Never.
true.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Maybe.
many times, but
Okay.
I never reject anyone because they're all
Okay.
special in their own way. You
Oh,
know,
that's
maybe
good.
they cannot
Yeah.
be maybe they can't be a rap model because maybe of whatever requirements, but they can be something else like an actor or
Mm.
editorial model. So I never reject anyone. Actually, I accept everyone. It's inclusion. We call it. We include
Well,
everyone.
that's
Yeah,
nice. At least it's very
yeah,
inclusive society,
yeah.
inclusive field. Okay, but
Mm.
for Ben, Ben, you have a
Mhm.
feature of a Filipino. Are you a Filipino in by blood, or are you? What is your ethnicity?
So yeah, I'm Filipino by blood. My mom is Filipina, and
Okay.
but my dad is Polish. So I'm half. But I was born and raised here in Rome. So I'm basically
Uh-huh.
Roman, like 100% Roman.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Is it easy for both of you, for Sophia and Benedict? Is it easy to have a certain peg, particularly, oh, because you are Filipino, because you are Italian, oh, I could be a model right away, or if I am tall, is there such thing, a certain requirements to be a model, like a Ben?
So to be a model, I think that first of all, my ethnicity, I think it has nothing to do with being a model. I think it has
Mm,
more with the Filipino
mm,
community that pushes you into joining the fashion world, the media, entertainment world. So they just really push you. All my Filipino friends, all my family, Filipino family. So that's how it goes. I mean, on the other hand, like the Polish side, they really don't care about that. So
Really?
yeah, so it really has nothing to do with
Oh.
ethnicity. But yeah, maybe the looks, they can matter. So if you're
Mm-mm.
blonde, maybe it's not good to model in a place where there's many blonde people, and if you're like a short, maybe you need to look at different markets. For example, I don't think you can go like to Milan where like when it comes to fashion, there are places where you can model at 5'10", 5'11", and then there are places where you just need to be 6'2", 6'1", and that's
Mm-mm.
like a little bit different from
Oh,
everywhere is different. So there's no such thing as being
thing.
a
Yeah.
model. But when
Mm-mm.
it comes to height, as long as you're
Mm-mm.
tall, like you can be a role model, and that's where like what I've done the most.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about for Sophia? Because fashion sometimes starts in Milan. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it easier for you? Is it easier for you to be in this field and how to be a model in your case? Oh.
I think that in Italy it's very difficult to become a model for the requirement that they ask to you.
Mm-mm.
For in my case, I'm height, yes, but the measure is not so fit
Mm-mm.
sometimes. So you have to understand it, be okay with it, and search it in the right place. As Benedict says, everyone could be a model, and everyone if search the right place to work. It's not only the runway, but the fashion show or the photo shoot. So you can find it if you want.
Mm, okay. And being a model, either being in the runway or in an event, like in a beauty pageant or
Mm,
any pageant in general,
yeah.
uh, do you get specific training? Like, for example, your manager will train you first before joining, or it's on your own? Will they provide accessories as well, your
Okay.
clothes, etc.?
Okay. In my case, it's not for my manager because I don't have one. I didn't have one. Is thanks to my family, I can get the help that I have to. So I go to a teacher who teach me to work in a correct way, to approach the people in a correct way, like the appropriate look to have to pose for photo
Manners.
shoot and other things, but not for agency. And for the requirement for the pageant, I asked with my family to some friends and
Uh-uh.
some client that I work for. So with a collaboration, they gave me the dress or something like this. And after I do some photo shoot or a runway for them.
Okay.
So
How about okay? Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. So you need to train, and then the training. Is it difficult? The in terms of the training, or is it's an intensive. Do you need to work out? Do you need to do all this kind of preparation? Because joining Miss Earth or joining Miss Universe Italy, they will
yeah,
require you to have certain preparation. So you need to do physical fitness, etc.
yeah, I think that, but I think it's from our people to understand for if it's good for him or for her to have some preparation. In my way, in my case, I try to prepare myself in the physical, mental way. So the physical with the gym, with the trainer, with the good heat. So I try to be focused in my health in general,
Uh-uh.
and also with the practice for the fashion shoots, so the walk, the catwalk, the posing. In my case, not so easy. So my mom tried to help me
Your mom
because
is very
she was,
supportive.
yeah, my mom, yes, she was a model. So
Oh, okay.
he was like my
Something to
teacher, my
like.
mentor.
Uh-uh. Okay.
And at home, she gave me some
That's
advice.
nice. Okay. How about for Ben? Ben,
Hmm.
for you, it might be difficult because nowadays you need to be very muscular. You need to have some muscles, the six packs. Is it right? Is this the kind
Yeah,
of preparation that you need to do? That as much as possible, stay away with carbs, stay away with those food that would
yeah,
increase your weight.
yeah. Just mind what you're eating. Try avoiding like. I mean, if someone's joining a pageant, they already know there's something to do with the diet, with their
Mm-mm,
diets. There's usually someone that tells you, like your manager, or someone that
mm-mm,
helps you. For example, I had Kuya Chris, Kuya
mm-mm,
Chris Lanuzo. He's also a designer, and
mm-mm,
he was my manager for Miss Republica, and like he helped me a lot. There was also the mentor from the pageant itself, Kuya Pats. So yeah, in general, I think it's very important to work out and eat a lot and do it every single day or every other day and try to focus as much on eating as much as needed. Yeah,
Oh,
like that's the only like don't overdo do it.
uh-uh,
It's you can get in shape easily if you just want it. Yeah. And
uh-uh.
that's everyone's been struggling with that. So I know it's easy to say just do it, but that's how it is. Like all you need to do
Yeah.
is those like 30 minutes a day and you're good.
Yeah, you need to look good. You need to, because that is the thing that people would like to see. Okay, that you need in perfect shape,
Yeah.
with those cuts in you. Okay, how about for Miss Shona? Miss Shona, because you've done so many fashion events, runway events. This is my question that
Mm-hmm.
uh, you were the one providing the clothes. You just ask the models, oh, wear this, etc. Do the
Mm-hmm.
models
Yeah.
do they what they call this one? Do they receive a complimentary clothes? For example, I want this. Can they have it?
Yeah.
Miss
Yeah,
Shona,
yeah,
yeah.
sometimes it happened. Actually, I still
Oh,
need to send Sophie
okay.
her
No problem.
our streetwear because when we
Uh,
had when we had the event last time, we were so busy, right, Sophie? Like
Yeah.
we were filming for our documentary as well, so it was like so hectic. Yeah, yeah, in general, and there are cases as well that they're paid. Yeah, I mean, I am
uh,
not only a brand. I am not only a brand. I'm also a talent consultant. So I tried the way I protected my talents are I made sure that they are treated well. They are, they're happy for what they do. It's not by force whatsoever. So yeah, they receive
mm-mm.
complimentary things. They receive pay. They depends on the company actually in general.
Uh,
But in our case, when we do collaborate, when we said collaboration means we have a goal to what to do. Like we have a goal. We are doing it for charity, for example. We're doing it to spread awareness about, how like we have this ESG factor, environmental social governance, where environmental, where we produce not sustainable clothes, and social is how you treat people with kindness, with respect, with equality and inclusion, everything, and governance, like like how that they should be paid, they should be treated well, they should get this, they should get what they deserve. So yeah.
mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
looking at talking about the requirements about the models, I think it's really in general that is if you said models, you have to be perfect, you have to be tall, you have six packs, you have to go to the gym and diet and everything. I respect that because that's how in general people are looking at you. But from our side, we broke that, what they call it, stereotype kind of environment. We want to be different. We
Mm-mm.
accept everyone. We want everyone to feel good on themselves, not only the physical, the outer look, but also within them. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, because it really reflects on the outer and the outcome of the work. So yeah, in our, like, I really respect Sophia because when I asked her, everyone was looking at her. She's like such a role model to everyone. She had accomplished a lot. And then coming to our event where we have 5 years old children who look up her, and someday I wanted to be like her. And then she really changed like the views of our kids and teen models, that you can be successful and be kind and be nice to everyone. Thank you, Sophie.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for that. And then yeah,
I'm back.
Uh,
yeah.
Thank you.
you
Because
still remember?
Doc, we have
Yeah.
models that sorry.
Go on, go on, go on. Go on, Miss Shona.
No, because we have our models are not only my our models are not only physically model look like. We have
Mm-mm.
models that are models of determination. We have Down syndrome models. We have models with mental what you
Friends.
call this difficulties. We have models with speech problem with what they call motor skills. Some of them could not even walk for many years, and then all of a sudden they're able to walk, and we gave them the
The
platform to
platform,
Yeah.
opportunity.
so
That's
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
this is our goal actually. We wanted to we cannot change the whole thing. Of course, it's a lot of work, but we are doing one step at a time. And with the
Ah,
help of like professionals like Ben and Sophia and the other talents that are really supporting us, because it's not easy to really like break the rules of
Yeah.
the
Mm-mm.
typical motel. So
yeah,
yeah,
because this is the
it's really
stereotype.
improving.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
typical
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Not older generation, but
yeah.
models. When you think about models, they are the skinny one, they
Yeah.
are
Mm,
tall ones.
true.
Okay, so
Mm-mm.
wow, it's
Mm-hmm.
wonderful that MM Milano or your agency is doing this kind of things.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the
thank you.
models, for Sophia and Benedict, do you
Yeah.
still remember your first fashion event? And can you share your first memorable? I know, because if it's a first
Okay.
event, you are rushing, and anything that you can share.
Yeah,
Ben is laughing. I
yeah,
think Ben, can you
already
share
laughing.
memorable experience?
So yeah, my first fashion show, it was actually with Kuya Chris. So I think he was first assigned as my manager, and then I worked with him at his fashion show, and it was a really different experience. So I had no clue of what I was supposed to do. It was the first time I actually walked in front of
Me
people.
too.
Okay.
Um, so I think it was, I don't remember how many people, but maybe 100 or like 80 people,
Mhm.
but it was still a lot for me. And I was walking with shirtless. So it was
Okay.
really something, uh, it's really a cool experience. But I was
Okay.
thinking that I had no idea on how to prepare for this. So first thing I
Okay.
did was have a really good and big lunch. And 2 hours
Okay.
later, I had to walk
Uh-oh.
shirtless. But
Okay.
I had no idea I was going to do that. But it was a
Okay.
funny experience.
Okay. So before the event, you are not told on what to do. So
Uh,
if for example, if I'm a model, I would just be asked to go to the event and then
Yeah.
give you the clothes without having the idea
no, no,
of
no.
what to do. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
That's not
Depends.
what happened. Like I
Yeah.
personally had no idea
It depends.
I shouldn't eat before that because
Ah,
I was going to walk
starve. Oh,
with no shirt
okay.
on. So I really had a lot for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So how about for
that was fun.
Sophia?
Yeah.
The
Any
first time
memorable?
was the first time that I joined Miss Earth Italy 2016.
Uh-uh.
So I go in this event uh, with the heels, the long gown, and I didn't know what I work with this. So I very, I was like, oh my god, what I have to do now? So I put into the line, I follow the other girls, I see what they do, and I do myself.
Uh-uh.
But I copy like, but it's okay for the first time. It was really
Uh-uh.
funny. And
Uh-uh.
my mom is like, so you have to go, so move. And
Okay.
yeah, it was
Mm.
really funny. And after I decided to follow this lead,
Okay.
enjoy the pageant.
Uh-uh. And because listening to your story sometimes it's really funny because I think you are put in a stressful
Yeah,
situation. Okay, in some
yeah.
ways, because in modeling or in a pageant, there's a specific time frame
Mm-mm,
that you need to walk on this, that
mm-mm.
you need to do your best
Yeah.
angle, etc. You need to learn things
Mm-mm.
that you do. And then, is there such thing as uh, you gave not your 100% walk or performance in any event that you feel awkward? Like, for
Yeah.
Oh,
example, you were asked, for example, Chona would ask you, wear this, but you are not comfortable wearing a
Oh,
specific. How do you handle?
well, I think that a model, when do a job, he is here to wear everything that the client asks to. So the model have to be open with all the possibility and try to be like an actor. So they have to perform with the dress or the clothes.
Uh-oh.
And well, in my case, I think you have to do this.
Okay.
Sometimes,
You don't like.
sometimes, yeah, no, sometimes, yes, you are not comfortable, but you try. You
Uh-uh.
have,
Okay, how about Ben? Have you had this awkward moment on stage?
So yeah, what I think in my mind is that the weirder the dresses or like the clothes are, the more fun it is. So I had a fashion show where I for the not a fashion show, I had a photo shoot where for the first time I was using like pinkish, super pinkish colors, like not like this is like even more pink. I had like very colorful photo shoots that I think that I would not normally I wouldn't wear stuff like that in around, but I think that it's a challenge for myself,
yeah,
and I think that models are a canvas for the stylist or the fashion director to work with. They're just a canvas. You need to uh, have others work on you. For example, designers with clothes and stylists as well. So you're just a way for them to express their art, and you're getting
yeah,
paid for that. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
You have
Okay.
to
Oh, so sometimes even if you're not comfortable with
comfortable.
clothes, you need to act because
Yeah,
quote unquote you are hired as a model, but it's you who would execute. Sometimes it's not about the clothes, or sometimes it's not about the model. It's about the clothes that you are
yeah,
modeling. Because I think I heard this one to a good fashion model, very good fashion model, that you are not looking the model itself. You are looking
but
the
look at the
clothes.
clothes. Yes,
Yeah.
in
But
Milan, sometimes you heard it. Some
okay.
agency, not like
Yeah,
MM Milano, but some, most of them.
yeah. I want, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
No,
Yes.
most of
Yeah,
Okay.
them.
I wanted to add. Can
Yes.
I
Yes, Miss
add
Shruti.
on that
Yes.
though? Can I add on
Yes.
that? Like I could feel the emotion from Ben and Sophie that when the designer said or the fashion director said you have to wear it means you have to wear it, and then because of course you are responsible, you signed up for it, and which I understand. But I think what we are trying now to really show to the world is that we don't treat models as an object where you have to move here and there. They are the subject. They are going to wear the clothes that we gave them because we want them to give life to the clothes that they're giving. It's a teamwork between the model and the clothes, and then the designer are only once the clothes is already on the model means we are out of the picture already. So this is like what we wanted to show that sometimes models are forced to do it because they're paid, then there's no connection with what they are wearing. And we, with all due respect, I respect every designers,
Yeah,
everyone who said okay, wear this, but what we're trying to the message that we're trying to spread now is that the talents are our subject, and they give life to the dress that they are wearing, because the world need to see them, they need
Yeah.
to see them. Even us, we thought it's an object, but they also have the feeling, the life. A simple dress, when it's connected and dressed by a talent that are connected to them, it looks magical on the runway. So really it's important to have the connection between the talent and the dress that they're wearing. Work it together, give life to the dress, the dress will give
yeah,
life to you, and the designers are just like an instrument. We are out of the picture after that. Like, we have so many first timer models that are working for us. This is our hunt. We are hunting for first timer models, sorry, talent.
Mm.
first timer talents that are nervous, doesn't know what to do. This is our hunt because we want
Oh,
to give them the experience of, if you fall, stand up. The show
uh,
is not about the designer. The show is not about the dress. The show is about you. So you really have to have that moment. If you fall, stand up, chin up, carry on, and you learn from your experience. So yeah,
mm,
Oh yeah.
like
okay.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I have a question here from our viewer. The question is, for both models, Benedict and
Yeah.
Sophia, how do you handle anxiety or stressful situation once on the runway? Some of you may be a bit nervous
I'm
once
so
on stage.
nervous.
How do you handle that one? Because some probably during the first few years of modeling,
Mm.
you're not used to it, but later on, probably you're used with the stage already. How do you
Mm.
handle this kind of pressure?
In my case, I try before the runaway to talk with my friends, the other
Mm-mm.
models, so I catch some advice. And when I walk, my mind is like in floating to a space. Like my mind is turn up the music. I have a
Uh-uh.
sound. I think
Okay.
to go. I try to give the life of the dress. I think
Mm-mm.
every dress has a soul, and
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
how
Agree.
we have the chance to give the life of them.
Mm-mm.
So it's an opportunity to be a different girl, a different people, boys in this
Mm-mm.
moment.
Uh-uh.
In ordinary life, we have a student or woman or man, but when we are in the stage, we are equal. There are no
Oh,
diversity.
Mhm.
mm-mm. Okay.
I
How about
agree.
for Ben? For Ben, have you had this kind of feelings? Because there are some before the live event, some models might be don't want to eat. Some of them they just want to
Mhm.
focus, relax, or some of them because of nervousness or anxiety, sometimes they would throw up. Have you
Yeah.
had this kind of
So
experience?
now, in my case, I'm a very shy person in general. I'm very shy. So even before joining Miss Republica, I had no idea of what to do on a runway. So yeah, when it comes to anxiety before a fashion show, I think that the best thing to do is talk with all the models and just talk with everyone and just make yourself feel at home and just that's all you gotta do. Talk with talk to all the people you can talk to. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
even the people cleaning the area. That's what I always do. I always
Yeah.
talk to like everyone because
Okay.
I'm just bored. You know, I need to talk to everyone. That's what I do.
That's
Uh-uh.
great. That's great. Very good. Very good character. Very good behavior.
That's right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
with all these things, we all know that in the modeling industry or as a beauty typeless, uh, one way or the other, there would be some people would be coming up because we all know that in a certain peg, the lifespan, not lifespan, of being a model, there's a specific time frame. Okay. And how do you
Mm-hmm.
prepare? How do you prepare yourself that once, because the famous models, like for
Mm,
example, the Evangelista, Cindy
mm.
Crawford, they have passed their generation. And now their kids are the one doing the kind of modeling, even Naomi Campbell. But in your case, how do you prepare yourself that what if after 20 years you're not a model anymore? How do you see yourself?
So I think that we have to enjoy this moment and do this job, but we have to look forward. In my case, I'm a student, so I'm study, and in my future, I see me as a worker in the area that I've studied.
Mm,
So I'm prepare
wow.
myself in this way.
Okay. Yeah. How about Ben? Uh,
So
are you
yeah, that's a
very
very good question. Yeah.
yeah.
So currently I'm working. I'm currently working as an extra, and I don't think it's a job I'll be doing forever, because just being an extra for TV shows, it's something that's not reliable when you grow up. So I think that when it comes to this moment, I think that for me it's the hardest to answer because in 20 years I have no idea of where I'll be because right now there's nothing certain. I mean, there's we just don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. But hopefully everything's already getting better. So maybe in a few weeks I'll be thinking about what to do in the future. Yeah.
Uh-uh. Yeah. And I heard that Sophia is taking
Yeah.
med school. Am I
Yes.
right? So what year
Yes,
are
it's
you
right.
now? What year are you now?
But now I'm in the third year, so I finish it, and after that I have other 3 years
Uh-uh.
before the specific area that I'm interested about.
Uh-uh.
And with the pandemic, it's difficult because you can only study but no go to practice in hospital with patients. So it's not so easy, but you can handle it. You can try with other friends or with videos that you can help.
Okay. And which specific field of medicine that you are eyeing into?
Now we have a common here, so we study different type of subject like anatomy or chemistry or pathologies. And after when we finished all the cycle of the 6th year, we can decide what we have to do in the future.
And which line of medicine do you like best?
Neurology. So
Neurology?
I love the brain, the mind. I'm really interesting about the network between
Uh,
neurons. So in
yeah.
my future, I hope to become a neurology and a researcher like in neuroscience with some specific disease like Parkinson or Alzheimer.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah. It's
this is
wonderful.
the idea.
Yeah, because it's wonderful because in your generation, as I have
Yeah.
was talking to Sean a while ago, that you are trying to explore different fields,
Yeah.
particularly in your case, that
Mm.
you are doing modeling at the same time studying, and you are
I
not just
try.
studying a course which is not which is easy. We all
Mm.
know that med school requires certain time, and it would
Yeah.
be a very difficult course. But in
Yeah.
your case, you are trying to do both of these things. Are your parents supportive of what you're doing, modeling at the same time studying?
Yes. Very supportive. My mom and my dad and my brother too, they give me the space to study all the time when I can. So when I go to a work, they drive the car so I can study or read or something. And after when I came home, I study again. So we have
Mm-mm.
to do like a schedule to
Mm-mm.
try to manage all the things. But I think that it's not so different become a mother or a doctor if you have an idea. For me, the modeling is not to be a model, but is a role model. So help people to spread awareness about the problems about the world. So the planet, the health, the recycle, like with Chona, or the health of the people. So in my case, the medicine. And when we will be a doctor, I want to help people in this area. So in
Mm.
both way, you can be a message, a voice for the people. So it's not
Mm.
so different in my view.
Yeah. Oh, there's a comment here from our viewer, Sophie. I'll just read it. Sophie is so
Yes,
pretty.
thank,
She looks like
thank you.
Kate when she's smiling. Okay.
Thank you,
You have a fan here. I think
thank you so much.
from Hong Kong. There are so many
Thank
people
you,
watching right now from Hong Kong. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for
thank
joining
you.
and thank you for watching us. Most people look up to for models, particularly if you won Mr. Republica, the perception of people would be have changed in some ways because you are now a role model to the younger generation, to the youth. Similar with Sophia, where people look up to you because for quote unquote models or beauty titleists or any winners of any pageant, uh, as if you are put in a pedestal where
Yeah,
they want to be like you. They want to most of the time see you because but there's a certain pressure because people expect so much from you in terms of when you go out you need to put some makeup, you need to look good, etc. So are you bothered with this one that you always prepare yourself when you go out or you have a different persona when you are on stage and on your normal daily lives? Ben, would you
I'll
want
okay, I'll go first. So I actually don't think I have a different persona because I think it's just too much hassle having multiple
One.
like personalities. So I'll just go with my regular one. I'm
Yeah.
too lazy to make up other ones, so I'll just
to?
be myself. But yeah,
Mhm.
can you repeat the question? Sorry,
So,
Sir Mike.
because people look up to you, and the younger generation, because if they want to be like you, people
Okay, okay.
expect so much from you. So, are you very particular when you go out that you need to dress
Yes.
well, you need to have branded clothes, you need to eat in a good restaurant so that when people took a picture of you, oh, the Mr.
Mhm.
Republica is eating on the street. Because in
That's
reality, this
luckily
kind of
that doesn't happen. But
uh,
yeah, I can relate a lot because I used to have really heavy acne when I was in the Philippines last year. I used to have like a really bad face at the
mm-mm,
moment, and I remember having to put makeup on every day
mm-mm,
because especially in the Philippines where there's a huge height difference between myself and like um, other people. I think that like when it came to me and my anxiety just went it's skyrocketed to the roof.
uh,
I just needed to wear makeup every day. I needed to prepare my hair, even though
mm-mm,
I sweat a lot, so it's really hard to do all of this together. So yeah, I can relate to that, and I know it's real.
yeah. How about for Sophia? When you go
Uh,
outside, do you need to put so many things, make up, put a nice clothes because people, oh, she's Miss Earth, she's Miss Universe. Would the
yeah,
pressure is
it's we everyone have pressure.
mm-mm,
I try to be myself.
mm-mm,
So I think that if you want to be a role model, you have to be honest with the people. So you have to be yourself, not make so much or cover yourself with makeup or a huge or a very close something. But yes, it's difficult sometimes. But I think the best way to survive is to be honest with yourself and with the others. So you respect the both side.
uh-uh.
You can handle it.
Ah, yes. Oh, there's another comment.
Amen. Amen.
Ah, Annie, Azurin, sabi ni Miss Annie, hello, good evening, Doc. There are, and the three guests, good evening. She's saying that Miss Sophia is pretty. And then there's
Thank
another
you.
comment. They want to meet Benedict here in Hong Kong. Oh,
In
they
Hong
haven't
Kong.
been to
Yes, let's
Benedict.
go, Ben.
You need to go to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Okay.
Okay, it's on my bucket list then. Okay.
Yes. And
The
Benedict is Filipino, half Scottish, right?
Polish,
Oh,
half
Polish,
Polish.
Polish.
Polish. Okay.
Polish.
Yeah. Miss Shona, this is my question for you. How do you prepare, particularly during this time of
Mhm.
pandemic, how do you prepare your events, your fashion event? Do you work in a locked-in environment or a bubble in a kind of environment? Or do the models are required to have a swab
Actually,
test or
during
vaccine? uh,
sorry,
okay.
yeah. I mean, before the event, we
Uh-uh.
lock in ourselves in general. We work in our office, in our studio. We try not to expose too much to the crowd because we have to make sure that we're healthy because we are dealing with people mostly every day. So we are concerned about everyone's health and on prior. I mean, on top of everything. So yeah, we prepare ourselves in our heavenly. We work
Mhm.
indoor. We do meeting via Zoom. We avoid meeting people for now. But when we do events like last time we did with Sophie,
Mm,
it's very limited numbers. Like we
yeah.
cannot bring many people. There should be a social distancing everywhere, and then we also they should also comply to make sure that everyone is checked, no fever, and also the tamponi. We call it like the what they call it, Sophie?
Swallow.
Tamponi.
Ah,
Swab
Then
tests.
COVID
swallow.
test and
Yeah.
also yeah, swab
COVID
test.
test.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
Swallow.
this.
So yeah, I mean during the during this pandemic, nothing really changed when it comes to whatever we do because we keep on moving forward. We have this our slogan, bring back smile, bring back life. because we know a lot of people who really had struggle of depression, anxiety during the pandemic because of, the whole world has been affected. So yeah, but nothing really changed. We have been really doing a lot of shows. Now we're going to Dubai next week, then we're going to Texas, but of course with extra precaution, and make sure that we're healthy and everything. So yeah, like that,
Wonderful.
Doc.
Yeah, wonderful. And then we all know that Miss Universe would be tomorrow, okay? And
Yeah.
Sophia is more closer to the contestant because you were part of Miss Universe Italy before. Are you rooting for any candidate? Same with Benedict, because you've been to the pageant before. Uh, are you rooting for any candidates for Miss Universe tomorrow?
Uh, Sophie
Benedict, yes,
first.
Benedict.
Sophie
If
first.
it's
Sophie first.
okay, thank you. In my
Yeah,
case, for Italy, but because
Italy.
I've met and know Viviana, she is very wonderful inside and out. So I hope for her the best. She works
Uh-uh.
so hard to be here and
Uh,
to represent our country in the better way.
uh-uh.
So, but I think that when you are in a pageant, every single girl or boys
Mm-mm.
have should have the chance to become a queen or a king, have to crown.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And
Mm-mm.
I think that when you understand that you win in whatever it takes,
Mm-mm.
because you win for yourself and for your country,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
is the most
Yeah,
important.
yeah. How about for Ben? Are you rooting for any candidates? Are you familiar with the candidates in the first place? Yeah.
So I think that when it comes to pageants, I'm usually more interested in like the Southern Asian
Mm-mm.
countries because they're usually the most competitive. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
I stay checked. I keep on checking like how Rabia is doing, and
Mm-mm.
like, but that's it. I don't follow that much because I know
Mm-mm.
that like there's a time difference and stuff. I know there are clips. But yeah, mainly on IG. That's where I follow Miss Universe at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. How about Miss Shona? Because Miss Shona, you told me that you came from the same place with Rabia, right? Tama ba? So, any
Yeah,
message?
yeah, from Iloilo. Yeah,
Siya
from
ba yung,
Iloilo.
siyempre, siguro naman siya rin ang
To
niruruto.
Rabia.
Yeah, to Rabia. Mm.
Yes, I know. Actually, I'm rooting for Philippines. I'm rooting for Italy, of course. Romania, because this has been like the country that are really close to me. U.S. as well, and India. Oh my God, I think I'm rooting for the universe, Doc. I can't say. I can't say what. I can't say specific country because I love everyone. But above, of course, like I'm really rooting for Rabia. She's like first timer, non-experienced beauty queen. She's really,
Yeah.
really strong and very, courageous to face. Imagine the adrenaline, the crowd, the pressure, the people are expecting too much from you. And if you are new to the stage, and then it's gonna be overwhelming. And she's really, really doing so well, and she's strong. I think whatever happens, she's already a queen for us. Yeah, because I
Wonderful.
think she's the first Ilongga who won the Miss Universe
Miss
Philippines.
Universe.
So I'm so proud and for her.
Yeah. So to close this segment, maraming salamat. Thank
Mhm.
you so much to all of you. What is next?
Thank you
What is next?
also for your
Yeah.
time.
What is next to all of you? Is there any event that you want to promote
Mhm.
this time? Because we want to see in person sana, face to face, the fashion event that you'll be doing. What is in store for MM Milano? What is in store for Benedict or for Sofia? Chona? Yeah.
Mhm. I'll go first. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, what's next is that the plan is to travel with Sophia with us, because we have
Mm,
this goal, like, together we're stronger. We would like to really reach out more and bring more awareness to people. To We stand for our ESG factor, to treat our environment with respect, people with kindness, and the whole world, as we have to make it as a better place to live. So next is that we're traveling to Dubai and Texas
Mhm.
and back to Milan and then Paris in October, that potentially Ben and Sofia will be walking to a celebrity fashion designer that I can't disclose the name right now, but there's so many things that are at stake at the moment on our plate. And I am also the producer from New York and Italy are producing a documentary about my life. We
Wow.
already started filming here in Milan. Yeah, and it's gonna be broadcast in I would say I cannot say the name right now, but it's gonna be really big, and I really thank for to Robert Caudry and Container Films for trusting me, for believing in me, for seeing potential and positivity in what I do. So
Mhm.
yeah, we will be traveling the world to document about my life, the people that I travel with, the things that we're doing. So this is the next big thing for us. And Sophie will be included there. Benedict, hopefully we will meet and we can arrange like one scene with you. And of course you, Doc, when we come to Hong Kong, and to all our all W in Hong Kong. We will be there. We will be filming in Hong Kong as well. So it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, so that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
How about
thank
for
you.
Ben? Because I heard Ben is doing a film. Am I right?
No, no.
Would you?
So
Oh,
yeah,
what
Yeah.
currently I'm working for I'm just working as an extra for Devils 2. So I'm not a cast member, obviously. I'm in the background. But this is already the second season we're doing. I was already in season 1. So if you watch Devils, the series
Wow.
with Patrick Dempsey, like I'm just in the background, obviously. But
Okay.
I think you can see me. I'm just obviously just a shadow in the background, just my face. That's it. Uh, but yeah, it's something really fun, and that's just like a fashion show every day. So we get prepared, we do our clothes, we do our hair or makeup if someone needs it, and then we just wait till there is some shooting to do, and it's just like a fashion show, maybe less tension because no one expects you to like talk or have a good walk. All you have to do is just walk randomly. But yeah, it's already the second year I've been doing this, and it's almost a seasonal job, let's say, where you come back after 2 years and there's the new season to do, and you go back to the office, and it's also fake, but you know what's happening around you, and it's
Okay.
just
Uh,
yeah, like that's what I'm doing for now. But like in the future, I'll probably be traveling and modeling as well again. We'll see.
yeah.
Uh,
I wish you all the best. And I would love to watch the film or the documentary. That
it's a
one
TV
is.
series, TV show, Devils.
Yeah.
It's with Patrick Dempsey and some other actors. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How about for Sophia? Anything in store for you? Are you busy with other things that you want to share our viewers?
For now, I'm studying, so I have to finish the exam for this year. But after I so excited to traveling with Trona and the MM Milano family, and
Yay! Thank
yeah,
you.
I'm really really grateful for the opportunities, and I want to show them and to show the world the love and the kind that I have for them. So yes, for the moment I'm studying. So
Mm. So I wish you well also with your studies, and thank you so much for sharing your stories, your experiences to all our viewers tonight. I wish you all the best. I hope that I
Thank
could
you.
meet you in person, and some of the Salvadorians here, our fellow OFWs, are so excited to meet you in Hong Kong this coming December to have a fashion event in
Yes.
Hong Kong. Yeah, and Miss
Yes.
Shona, thank you so much
Mark your
for
calendar.
everything.
Thank you, Doc.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Athena.
thank you
thank
so much. Do you want to greet Miss Shona? Baka may gusto ka pang
Yeah,
batiin?
yeah. I would like to say thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much, Sophia and Ben. I really appreciate the time that you spent with us. I know that you both are very busy, and I would like to say hello to all our all W there in Hong Kong and all over the world, and also to my family back home, and to all the people that I forgot to greet yet last night during my interview. I will greet all of you. I will not say names because otherwise I'll forget again. And then yeah, we're going to see you, and please visit our website, Milano the brand, Milano agency, both IG and Facebook. So to see more of what's next on our
Yes.
table.
Okay.
Thank you so
Great.
much. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. How about
Oh, I
Benedict or
forgot
Sophia?
Martin and
Do you
Andres.
want to greet someone?
So yeah, I'd like to thank all the OFWs that are watching us, and like have a great. I think it's already nighttime in Hong Kong, right? So have a good night and like have a good start of the week tomorrow. That's it. Like
Okay. Thank you, Ben. Sophia? Yeah, do you want to greet
Yeah,
someone?
I want to thank everyone, to thank Chona and you, Doc, for the opportunities. And I hopefully I fly to Hong Kong maybe next year, or I don't know. But thank you for everyone who was watching this beautiful streaming. And be kind to everyone, because we
Yeah.
have to be
Yes.
stronger together.
Yes.
Yes. Together we're
Yes.
stronger.
Yeah. Miss Shona, you were saying
Thank
a while
you.
ago. You want to say something again, Miss Shona? You want to greet? Andreas.
Together
Let's greet
we're
Andreas.
stronger. I forgot to greet my business partners, the best in the universe, Mr. Andres Bokmar and Mr. Martin Bokmar and their
Okay.
family. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Nakalimutan mo.
I didn't see them. I didn't see them for 10 years, so I don't know where are they right now. So hello to Andres and Martin.
Okay, so
They're here
with that,
behind me actually.
yeah. So with that, thank you so much. Have a great week ahead, and thank
thank
you so
you.
much. Hope to see you again. Sige. O, aalisin ko na kayo sa
Thank you
screen.
so much, Ben.
Ha?
Thank you. Yeah.
Ben,
Thank
Thank
Sophia,
you,
and
everyone.
Ben.
Sophia.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sophie.
Thank
Thank
Yeah.
you.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank
Yan.
you.
Bye-bye. So,
Thank you.
ayan po ang ating mga kababayan na kasama natin sa ating live, si Miss Shona at saka si Miss Sofia. Sana po nag-enjoy kayo sa episode natin ngayong gabi, na kung saan, sana pag-pray po natin si Miss Rabia because she'll be competing tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. Sana po manalo ang Pilipinas. Let's support each other. Instead na mag-bash tayo, let's support her. And pag-pray po natin siya na makapasok because ang tagumpay niya, tagumpay nating lahat. Sa lahat po ng mga viewers na nag-join sa atin ngayong gabi, Miss Flor, Miss Jocelyn, Miss Honey, Miss Josephine Culafu na nagbe-birthday, maraming salamat. Si Miss Normie Pata, maraming salamat. Jane, Catherine Del Valle, Miss Barry Malabanan, Arlene Ganotize, thank you. Watching from Hong Kong. Maraming salamat. Si Miss Sharon Faustino nanonood. Miss Nora Monreal, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Miss, sino pa bang nandito? Si Chris Rodriguez, Ani Azurin, sa lahat-lahat po nanonood natin ngayong gabi, maraming salamat po. Si Annalisa Esmeralda, maraming salamat. So again, once again, maraming salamat po. If you missed the past episode ng ating YouTube, you could watch doon sa mga videos natin in the past. Pwede nyo pong i-search yun para po mapanood yung mga previous episode. And don't forget po to like, share, and subscribe. If you like this episode, please like nyo po. At you can share para po ma-inspire yung ating mga kababayan. Abangan nyo this coming Wednesday, ang topic natin. It's all about cerebral aneurysm or aneurysm in general. Yun po yung didiscuss natin sa Wednesday. Abangan nyo sa coming Friday. May surprise na naman na mangyayari this coming Friday. So abangan nyo po yun. And also, I'll be doing live sa Thursday sa ating Facebook. So once again, this is Dr. Mike. Have a great night, everyone. And be healthy, be safe, and be nice to all. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.